feeling bored with nothing to do, why don't you join us for an adventure or two? There'll be hijinks and laughs and story time too, so join in the fun with Mirabelle, me and you.
Hey fans and friends, boys and girls, how are you today? Thank you for coming for story time. Today is a very special story time because it's a bedtime story time. And I am in bed with a really good book to read, and it is called I Love You, Stinky Face. And I have one Stinky Face right here, who you've gotten to know, Miss Amelia. And I have another Stinky Face who's hiding under the blankets. So can you help me get her out? If we call her quietly. Mirabelle! Mirabelle! We're gonna have a bedtime story. Can you come join us? Mirabelle. Call her Mirabelle. Mirabelle. Come on out. Come on. Come join us, Miss Mirabelle. There you are. Were you snuggled in the blankets? You were. Well, I think you're going to like this story, so let's get started. Mama said, I love you, my wonderful child, but I had a question. Let's see what the question is. Mama, what if I were a big scary ape? Would you still love me then? Oh, that's a fun picture. Do you think I would love you if you were a big scary ape, Miss Mirabelle? I think so too. If you were a big scary ape, I would make your birthday cake out of bananas. And I would tell you, I love you, my big scary ape. And that looks like a very good banana cake. Did you see the cake in the book? Come back and lay on me, Miss Mirabelle. But Mama, what if I were a super smelly skunk and I smelled so bad that my name was Stinky Face? Oh, you know that name, don't you? Yes, because you are a stinky face sometimes. Let's show the boys and girls. Are you trying to pester your sister while she's listening to story time? I think you best leave her alone because she's tired. Then I'd plunk you in a bubble bath. But if you still smelled stinky, I wouldn't mind. I'd whisper in your ear, I love you, Stinky Face. Aw. Yes, I would love you both, Stinky Faces. But Mama, what if I were an alligator with big sharp teeth? Oh yes, you have sharp teeth. You do. Don't bite on your sister. I'd buy you a bigger toothbrush, and if your throat hurt, I'd look inside your huge mouth, and I'd tell you, I love you, my dangerous alligator. Were you showing off your big mouth to the boys and girls? Yes, I don't think your mouth is as big as an alligator, but it's pretty big. But Mama, what if I were a terrible meat-eating dinosaur? Oh, yes. You like to eat meat too. Yes, I know. Let's see. Then I'd make you a mountain of hamburgers to eat. And I'd say, I love you, my sweet, terrible dinosaur. You like hamburgers, you girls, don't you? You like hamburgers. Let's see. But Mama, what if I were a swamp creature with slimy, smelly seaweed hanging from my body? That sounds kind of stinky. Do you think she would love him still? Yes. Then I would live by the swamp and take care of you always. I tell you, I love you, my slimy swamp monster. He looks like a pretty big monster, doesn't he? Yes. Let's see. But Mama, what if I were a green alien from Mars and I and I ate bugs instead of peanut butter? I think you girls have eaten bugs and peanut butter. Not at the same time, but let's see. Then I would fill your lunchbox with spiders and ants and the tastiest bugs you ever had. And I'd pack a note and with all the bugs that said, I love you, little greenie. Bon appetit. Does anyone know what bon appetit means? If you do, write it in our comments and tell me. Let's see. But Mama, what if I were a one-eyed monster? Look, he just has one big eye. You have some pretty big eyes too, but you've got two. Then I would look you right into your one eye and I'd say, I love you. And I would sing to you until your one droopy eyelid finally closed and you fell fast asleep. I think Amelia fell fast asleep. And you're not so sleepy, but your sister is. Let's see what would happen. I love you, Mama. And I love you, my wonderful child. Yes, I do think you're a stinky face, but you're a perfect stinky face just the way you are. I think Miss Mirabelle has fallen asleep. So I'm so glad you guys got to join us for a bedtime story. I hope you all have wonderful bedtime stories too. So come back, because remember, if you're feeling bored with nothing to do, come join us for an adventure or two. There'll be hijinks and laughs and story time too. So come join me and you and Amelia too sometimes. Bye everyone. Sweet dreams. I'll see you next Friday. Bye.